Good afternoon. It's February the 20th, and I haven't been out here for a while, so I thought I'd do a walk around the University of Regina. It's always popular when I do that. I think it's people who are maybe considering coming to school here, wanting to know what it looks like. So that's what we're going to do. It might be a bit less than an hour. It's not usually more than that. It's about minus 18, so right around 0 Fahrenheit. So not bitterly cold, but cold enough. Now, I can get my glove on here, because it's always a bit awkward. I need my hand free when I'm starting the stream, and then I gotta cover up my glove, and then quite often I do that, or I get it caught. Okay, there we go. Whoop. Yay. Okay, so we're looking at SIAS, or used to be SIAS, Saskatchewan Polytechnic over there. Once upon a time it was a hospital. And you can see the sun is not exactly out. It's not quite cloudy, but it's not quite sunny either. We're out on research drive, so we'll start this way. Yeah, we'll go this way. I have done this, but I don't think I've been out here since before. I don't think I've been here in the snow, which means the last time I was out here was in the fall sometime. So, oh, somebody there's already. Yes, it was quite drastic from +3 yesterday to minus 22 or 24 overnight. Even colder tomorrow. So we got 2 or 3 really fairly cold days here again. And there was snow last night, as often happens when warm weather comes in on top of the cold. And hello. Oh, there you go. I see the mic already disconnected. It worked for my entire walk yesterday. The suspicion is it will almost immediately disconnect again. I have to use my nose to touch the screen. If it does, I'll disconnect it. It does seem to have something to do with the cold, because yesterday it was warm and it worked for an hour. Today it's cold and it just turned itself off after 5 minutes, so can't go that way. I'll try to keep an eye on the screen so I catch it if it turns itself off. Pretty much has been along here. Yeah, it's already off. Okay, I will disconnect the mic completely. And we'll just go with the phone mic. Well, that's interesting, because yesterday it worked for an hour without any trouble when it was above freezing. But here it is cold again, and it almost immediately disconnected. I have this theory it has something to do with the metal of the plug contracting in the cold obviously more than the receptacle for it does, so that's possible. Let's take a turn up here to, they call it the terrace. I'm the first person to walk in the snow, although I see rabbit tracks, or snowshoe hare tracks anyway. There's a nice little garden down here, but it doesn't look like much today. It's a nice place in the spring. There's even a fountain in the middle of it. Today, not so much. One research place, I think, is maybe even the actual name of this, but there's a bird up there, but I can't see him. Somewhere in that tree. That's the Roy Romano Provincial Laboratory over there. That's where PCR tests are conducted, among other things. Oh, ISC, okay. Information Services? No, I don't know, something like that. Anyway, Roy Romano Provincial Laboratory, named after a former premier. There's Some bird tracks in the snow here too. Over here we have the Petroleum Research Center. So these aren't exactly university buildings, but they're attached in a way. Lots of people walk their dogs along here. Many of the tracks are, but there's definitely wild animal tracks too, rabbits and such. Pump jack in front is a good sign that this is a petroleum research facility. There's ISM, which is a computer services company. Some of these buildings I've been in, some I have not. When I come back, I'll walk on the other side of these buildings. There's some more over there. And you can see this. I don't need to walk by it again. ISM. This is 2 Research Drive. I guess it's called Research Drive, not Research Place. ISM Center of Excellence. And up ahead is the main university buildings, campus. I chose Sunday to walk around because I don't figure I'll run into too many people moving from place to place doing classes and so forth. So this road here encircles the university. You can drive all the way around the outside edge, basically. The building in front of us is the William Riddell Center. It houses the food court and student services and things like that, and also University Theater, where I performed many a time, and my daughter as well. It's the nicest theater in town of a certain size. I think it seats maybe 400 at a pinch. I've been performing in it off and on for years, although not recently. I am auditioning for Little Women this week, actually, come to think of it. I don't think I'll be playing one of the Little Women, though. Anyway, if you went in there, which again I won't until the mask mandate is lifted completely, I won't go into buildings because I don't want to worry about putting on a mask. But that's where, well, there's a nice lobby here, and then the University Theater is sort of straight through there, would be the entrance to it, ticket booth and so forth. The Owl is the student pub. There. Some sort of ventilation thing. It's an odd looking structure. Use this time of day here. Lots of parking lots over there. It's really boring. Underground parking here. This is where we usually park when we come to shows. A lot of people don't seem to know about it, but it's really handy and it's not very expensive. Well worth it if there's a thunderstorm or a snowstorm or something. You just don't want to work too hard to find parking. University bookstore is in here, among many other things, as you can see. Of course, all the buildings are connected by heated hallways and stuff, so you don't have to go outside to get anywhere on campus, pretty much. College West, I believe, is the complete name of this building. Tons of stuff in there. There's a daycare here as well. Now, if I go up the stairs here, we can go over and look inside the academic green, it's called, or the quad, you might call it, in some places. So maybe I'll go up there. Again, this is mainly a science building, I believe. Research and Innovation Center, it's called. There's a local anime convention that held its first couple in there, and I managed to sell some books and did a presentation as well. Let's go up the stairs. Watching out for ice, because it could be lurking anywhere. So the only thing on the steps were animal footprints as well. Nobody else has been up here since the snow came in. Oh, take that back. There's some footprints. So now we're up a level. This is one of the original buildings, I think. Good old Tyndall stone. And if you're thinking it sure is empty looking, that's what I'm thinking too. Maybe drifts up here. Hasn't been cleared at all. That's annoying. So what I want to do is go over there and look over the edge, but it's not well cleared. Oh well. Won't kill me. Well, probably won't kill me. Ooh! That was a lot deeper than I thought. A lot deeper than I thought. Stay where it's beaten down. Here we are. At least we get a view here. Big snowdrift I have to get over if I want to go down these stairs, which I want to do, but anyway. So this is most universities would call it a quad. I think they call it the academic green here. Not that it's green at the moment. As you can see, absolutely bustling with eager young minds. That's the library there, which is an interesting building. All right, well, if I walk up here, I can get by that snowdrift without having to wade through it. And then the stairs themselves have been cleared at some fairly recent point. This is one of the things about the university, because it was built in the 70s, at least with the original buildings, you always have the feeling you're in some sort of 70s dystopian science fiction movie. The whole place must be overrun with aliens or zombies or robots or something. I'm the only one that's used these stairs since the last snow too. Be careful there. Take a turn around the quad or the green. It's really nice in the summertime. It really is green and pleasant and all of that. But today, between the cold and the pandemic and the fact that it's a Sunday, I'm really feeling quite lonesome out here. So I hope there aren't any zombies and robots or aliens running around, because I'm screwed if there are. Although if anybody should be prepared to deal with them, it'd be a science fiction writer. It's been like 2 other people have walked out here, judging by the footsteps today. This is the Riddell ahead of us again, to the right, College West there. That's the education building there, which I've been in many times. Very comfortable looking bench in this weather, being made out of metal. Could go through there, could probably get away with it without a mask, as short as that distance would be, if it's open, but it might be closed. These are dorms here. So to get through, I think I have to go back to where I was, pretty much. Unless I go that way, I want to go back out and continue down the front of these buildings. So I should be able to do that over here if I remember right. Worst comes to worst, I'll just go back up the stairs I came down, or I'll go back out that way over there, but I think there's another stair over here I can get out on. Could be wrong though. Is there a way through here or not? Not. So I do have to either go through a building or go back up the way I came. And since I don't have a mask, I'd rather not go through a building. So I'll go back up the way I came. Hopefully avoid stepping in the deep snow like I did last time. Low battery. Oh dear. Hope it lasts. If it dies, it's because of the cold and because it wasn't fully charged when I came out, because it's a bit later in the day than usual. Now, is it any better if I go that way? No. Oh, it's definitely not. So it's back the way we came. Follow that same beaten path. Hope to not suddenly plunge up to my knee like I did last time. We'll go this way now. You can walk under the sheltered parts of the buildings. It's generally better. Not surprisingly. Big kind of patio here for events. Lake's over there. So we've circumnavigated that building. Here's some stairs that'll take us down in front of the library, which is, again, that building with the distinctive pillars. Oof. Unexpected step. That's what'll get you every time. Here's the front, the entrance to the library. Which is quite cool inside as well. Oh, I thought the sidewalk continued to my left, but it does not. That takes me back up the stairs. All right. C'est la vie. I've only cleared one side of the stairs all winter. I don't know, if you're in, Africa or somewhere, thinking of coming to the University of Regina, this ought to give you some idea what it's like in the winter anyway. For sure. Come from a warmer climate. We don't have a warmer climate. And I have not seen a soul walking around since I got on campus. Not a single human being to be seen. They're all inside. I'm sure there's lots inside. They're not out here. think I'm trapped. I thought there was a way down here, but there just doesn't seem to be. Where does it go then? Surely there's a way down over there. What would be the point otherwise? But apparently not. Okay. I thought I'd come up that way before, but maybe there's something there. It's just not cleared. I don't think so. Could be that that's normally a path. It hasn't been cleared. Alright, well. I think I may have to go all the way back to where I was in order to get down here. Wait a minute. No, that's not stairs. That's not stairs. This is definitely cutting into my low battery time. Oh, but here's a nice view of the big chauffeur-fired installation over there. Noted Saskatchewan. I've walked by that before, but I went today because it's way over there. And I'm over here, looking for stairs, which I found. Ooh, a little door. Some actual living human being coming out into the open. First ones I've seen in this entire walk. Oh, maybe there was one on the other side, just at the beginning. So it's not completely deserted. Ad Hum building. Administration Humanities. Okay, moving along at a quicker pace now, I hope. Get this circumnavigation done before my battery dies. Time-wise, I'm more than halfway. Distance-wise, I'm only about halfway. Again, another way into the quad, or the green, or whatever you call it. Some of the tallest buildings in Regina are here in the university campus. I hope you're enjoying this walk around the University of Regina. Not my university. I've taken off-campus university classes. I've taught off-campus university classes, but never took a formal on-campus class, although my wife's engineering degree is from here. I think this is the dorm again. Not 100% sure, but I think so. Nothing's very old. Since the original campus was only built in the 70s, or was it the late 60s? Anyway, somewhere around 1970. I suppose that's old if you're young, but this is Luther College. Now, my daughter went to Luther College High School, which is the high school part of Luther College. There's also Campion College. Luther is Lutheran. Campion is, I'm down to 10%. I better keep moving. I don't know if this will last or not. If I suddenly go dead, I just ran out of battery. Maybe I won't stretch it out at all from now on. Just a quick, keep walking. Anyway, Campion is the Catholic college. Lutheran is the Lutheran college. The building over there is First Nations University of Canada. You can see as we get closer, it has a teepee on this side, or if you can see it from here. Maybe it's around the corner. Anyway, take my word for it. Big glass teepee. Getting down there. It's a race against the battery dying at this point. I think the battery's liable to die before I get back to the car. We'll see. Perhaps I'll be luckier than that. Sidewalk ends. If you've ever read the children's poetry collection Where the Sidewalk Ends, there it ended. Playing fields over here. Again, there's Sask Polytechnic out there in the distance, in the former Plains Hospital building. Alright, we'll go down this way, back in front of Luther College now. Uh-oh. I've gone very dim, which I think is probably the last gasp of the phone. It's all going dark. So if you comment now, I probably can't see it. It's trying really hard to save power. But it's fighting the cold. The iPhone really doesn't last very well in the cold, and I didn't think of having it fully charged before I came out, so that may prove to be fatal here. Anyway, this is Luther College from this side. I probably need 15 more minutes, and I doubt I have them. I'm also afraid if it dies, I won't get my recording, but oh well, if it does, I'll just leave up the live version as part of the playlist instead of posting a higher definition YouTube recorded version like I normally do. It normally saves automatically when you stop the live stream, so if it just dies, I suspect that won't happen. But YouTube records it too. I just normally put up the phone recording because there's no buffering and it's higher definition. It streams at 720, but the recording's at 1080. I guess it could be in 4K, but it would take too long to upload and all that stuff. field here. The gym and kinesiology, all that sort of thing, is right to our right. Swimming pools. We'll go by it in a minute. So we've pretty much completed the circumnavigation. If it does go off, we're going to be coming back around to the education building, which I pointed out from the other side. That's a power plant over there, the interestingly tent-shaped one. And here's the kinesiology center, which has the gym in it. Gyms, pools and things, all that athletic-y stuff. Oh, that's my third actual walking human being this entire walk. It's also where the University of Regina Rams hang out, football team. Football team is the Rams. Everybody else is the Cougars. That's because the Rams came in from Prairie Junior football and then became a university team. They didn't start as a university team. In fact, I might stop the feed once I'm back to where I joined the walk around the main campus, because if I still have juice at that point, then it should still have time to save the recording. So we'll see. So it'll give me about 3 more minutes. I should be able to do that. There's my 4th actual walking. So I say walking and talking, but I haven't heard him talk. But I presume he talks. Human being. Oh, getting quite warm too. This is the education building over here. There's still a bit of a display on the screen, so I'm not out of juice yet. Oh, what are they doing here? I don't think I can get over there. Oh, maybe up this way. So once I get up to the road up here, I'll basically be back where I joined this walk around, or the path around the university, and I'll stop the feed there. Surely it'll hang on for another minute here. Here, at the next intersection, we'll complete the circumnavigation of the University of Regina. So there's the Riddell Center again. Right up here. That's where I started walking around the main campus. And so here is where we'll stop. So I hope you enjoyed that circumnavigation of the University of Regina. Tomorrow's Monday. I'll be walking along the creek. I'll see you then. Bye for now.